Oops. Can't leave this actually. I already chopped down the apricot tree here anyways. Still not worth extending the moat any further than I need to. These are mosquitoes. But they only came from stagnant water. Maybe not. Fell that way. Nice. Creatures crammed this one little meeting hall, technically guild hall. Alright, we gotta do something about that. These always swimmers can easily reach the wall. Most goblins and such can't swim. As they come on a mountain and swim. So the fort semi-secure. Just don't really feel safe until the wall is much taller. chopping down the apricot tree. Or any of this bit. Starting to wall stuff off fully. Probably put a door here. Until I do a moat around this side. Shoot, that's the problem with trees growing right up against the walls. Murky ponds out this way. Pool. It's good that it provides space for a second fort if I ever lose this one, need to do a reclaim. A fort near one of these murky pools provides a source of shell as well as there's ways to purify the water. I don't want to get too close to the fort if say there's like a forgotten beast hanging inside it. Since I went to practicing, it always showed up on the map. So I have some leeway. So put the secondary fort out here. If I need to be further back in this tiny pond for this one. Looks like this one because it's against a hill. I can dig into the hillside. Maybe build a little surface part up here. That's sometimes worth to start building a secondary fort further from the main one ahead of time, so if you ever have to do a reclaim. Maybe here near the map edge where it's easy to ensure access of caravans can reach trade depot built for such a fort. Then you inhabit the secondary fort, hurry into that, seal it off, and prepare to, including probably have dwarves trained because you can't embark super skilled military dwarves. You're doing a reclaim. Planning ahead for that, as its uses. An emu skeleton. Warning to the other ones. Stay away. Stop messing with my fort. Emus. Pursues will absolutely not stay away. Pretty much impossible actually get them to do so. Alright, this meeting hall is really overcrowded and there's a lot of little skirmishes. I suppose it does create lots of minor injuries for medical dwarves to train up on, but generally it's a bad thing. So I haven't found time to designate another meeting area. I could do one down here. It's not above ground though, so it wouldn't reduce cave adaptation, and that wouldn't cause it. I should say it's above ground, but it's not outdoors. And they trample the grass. Could do over here. Just gonna turn this into some sort of structure, but suppose it's near water. I'm just gonna drink from the brook safely. Enemies can't swim in the brook, then swim up through here, so it's secure. Although we'll want to make sure this murky pond's not connected, because swimmers could go here, under here. Shouldn't realize it already connected this Danoi to the brook. It's an easy mistake to make. Anyways, want a murky pond within the borders of the fort for turtle shells and such, so. Though it does also create mosquitoes. That make these suboptimal meeting areas, because mosquitoes occasionally come here and bother the dwarves, but still. Let's create a second meeting area here. There we go. Now there's not quite so many. If this area can be guild hall for more than one guild. Should probably find out. Nope. I see. So miners over here, farmers over here. Farming skills includes herbalism, so there's a dead dog there. That's unfortunate. Must have died fighting wildlife. It's not unless dead or missing. Maybe a I know it was the one who died of old age, that's right. There's weird logic with where animals gather. I'll decide to go this gill hole and ignore this one. Yeah, farmer skills includes planting, but also includes herbalism, cheese making, I think, milking, a lot of stuff. So sometimes there'll be demonstrations of those skills. Extending out the moat. Basically have a lot of walled off areas surrounded by moats and modicum security of the fort. It's much quicker to dig moats than it is to build walls. Just like if any of you ever play Minecraft, if you're trying to secure an area, just digging a moat, a ditch around an area is actually much quicker than trying to get walls up. Do that first. Stop creepers from wandering into an area, then light up. Then, obviously, walls you'll still want, so skeletons don't shoot over the moat. Just like, at least having a short wall here prevents enemies from shooting across, because they don't have line of sight from dwarves. In these areas, obviously no one can reach to gather stuff. Don't love that there's wood in all this part of the moat. Fun. Probably experiment with pumping out this area relatively soon. Wall here, pump stuff into this side. No, I do it. I made it do the water deeper if I want. Drain. This is a task for much later though.